Hi everyone, this is a video about this IP camera called LEMNOI, if I am pronouncing it properly. So this camera is, the battery is 3.63 volts, 6000 milliamp hour, two pieces of 18650 batteries, and charges at DC 5 volt 1 amp, and dimensions we are going to talk about that. Battery standby time 10 month. This is I have to explain, this is the battery operated, and it requires no wiring or something of that sense. And then is waterproof as well, and it comes in this box which is substantial and is really rugged, and it has an app that you can QR code it with iOS or the Android. So I get everything out of the box and we talk more about this. When you get everything out of the box, you face with all of this, and this is the camera itself. We get to that in a short moment. Let's get it out. This is the camera. This is the instruction manual that you need a microscope in order to read this. Really is, come on, it has to be a little bit bigger than this, but to be fair on this, everything is self-explanatory. As soon as you download the app, everything is voice prompted to do what and the next stage. And this is the charging cable, which is, I think, about 1.5 meters. And then there is a magnet bracket. This unit has a magnet in here, and this is metal, and I don't know if it's good enough, if some birds or something is going to sit on this. I'm not sure if it's going to hold itself in place because it moves anyhow. And then there is a double-sided adhesive, heavy duty 3M, and this is for sticking this to the wall or wherever that you want, preferably somewhere really smooth that this one can last long. And then there are a couple of screws with this unit and some wall plugs, and then some ejection pin or reset pin in this case. And then this is the one that I opted for. Not many of these, when you buy them, not when many of these comes with this wall tripod mount sort of shape. So I had to make sure that this one comes with one, because I'm going to use this in outside, and I needed this. But unfortunately, if you want to mount this flat on the Windows ledge, you're gonna have some difficulty, because this is short, and sensor here is not going to extend far enough for this to trigger the camera. Anyhow, I have some solution for that. We talk about that as well. And it comes, this unit, it comes with 3 screws and 3 wall plugs. The wall plugs are not very good, but is okay, I guess. So I get everything to the side, and we are going to have a look at the item itself. The item itself is really heavy because of the two 18650 batteries that they are in there. And here is all the connections. There is a gap here. You can put your nail in there and then get this out. And when you get it out, you face with a power button and then the reset key inside there, and then charging and micro SD card. It can accept up to 128 gigabyte of memory in there. For the time being, I just have 32 gig. I put it in there, and this is the speaker, and in front this is a PIR sensor, and this is the microphone because you can talk through this camera, and this is the camera itself. It has also, let me just take this off for you to see exactly what is happening in there. And in there you have night vision as well, and the quality is 1080 720 pixels. It's not bad, but still in the settings you have the option of having a normal lower quality recordings and pictures and HD recordings. I get my other mobile phone. I show you the app, how it operates. Before I go through the app, this is my way of extending this. If you have some of these tripod attachments, you can just extend this a little bit further, and somehow it just gives you a little bit of distance for the PIR sensor to be exposed to the view of the camera. And I just made this and this washer to just connect that to this. But if you secure this to the Windows ledge, you can have a selfie stick that it has a 3/4 of an inch connectors. You can put another one, but I guess it's getting too heavy. I have too many of them around, and still you can work with this. And this is about this. And I get the app, and then I show you what the app is about. It's called the Edge, but at the moment the camera is off, and if you go there, just touch this, is not going to show you anything because it's turned off. And the way to turn it on and off is just to 5 seconds, just hold this button, and I face this to the wall, and then I set up everything and I come back. So here unfortunately the sound is coming through this, and I have to stop this. Unfortunately, there was some feedback through the camera and my mobile that I couldn't just carry on showing you while this camera was live. But this is the quality. Let me just see if I can show you the quality of the camera, and this is the HD. And if you press this HD, and then you can record it with a lower quality to save a space on your SD card. So there are a couple of options: live, history, and cloud. And then you can get a screenshot. You can intercom by holding this and talking. You can record, and then you can engage the motion detector and trigger it on and off. And then in history, if you go there, it shows you history, the timeline, and then you can just do as you wish. Here you can expand the timeline with this by doing this, and then you can go to the cloud, and the cloud you have to subscribe, and then because I have the memory card I do not need to subscribe. And then you have the calendar, screenshots. Okay, let me just cancel this. Calendar, screenshot, and recording. If you want, you can go there and look at them, how it goes, but the item is now off. If you hold down the power button for 5 seconds, it goes on, and 5 seconds off. And when it comes back on, it just resets itself. So there is nothing much to say about this. But the only problem that I have with this is if you mount it like this, so all the water and everything is washing down, and it has this protector. Let me just put this protector. This is the power button, and that's how you know the correct way of placing this in here. And then if you mount this like so, the water, this is a speaker, it might get into these crevices and gaps and the holes. And I'm planning to just put a sticker on top of this to give the lifetime of this a little bit of extra chance, but is heavy. And if you want, I can just give you how heavy this one is. I get my scale and we talk more. Here it is on the scale, and it says 226.5 grams. So it's not really that heavy, and is not really that light. So this must do a good job to hold this in place in case some birds are coming and sitting on it and so on. Anyhow, this is supposed to be a video about this brilliant wireless, absolute wireless, but simple HD, because if the resolution is higher than that, it's going to use too much battery, so it's not going to be good enough for as a battery camera. And this one, it says on a standby it can stand for 10 months, but on every 10 times of trigger is going to last 4 months. But that is unlikely. My guess is every 2 months or every month you have to charge this and dismount it from here and put it in charger. But this one comes also with a solar panel that charges the battery, but I didn't go for that. And the price of that is, I think, between 25 up to 35 pounds. And price of this is going from China, 54 pounds, and here in UK the price varies from 75 pounds up to 110 pounds. So but I bought this on a best offer of 65 pounds, and shipping, including shipping, everything was 68 pounds. And it's a good camera just to watch nature and watch what is happening at your front door and so on and so forth. Anyhow, this video is supposed to be a short video about this uh, battery operated camera, that it comes with two kind of attachment. One is the battery magnet, and one is the wall mount without this, obviously. Anyhow, I hope you find this video helpful. In the future, if I have any problem with this, I'm going to update this video, but at the moment this is it, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and keep on watching my videos. Subscribe if you like, share, and I appreciate really all of you guys who supporting my channel by viewing it, not only subscribing, by viewing it and sharing it. Anyhow, until my next video, thanks for watching and have a great time.